So now I'm gonna go to another another news report, I guess you would call it. It says the world's last northern white rhino has died, meaning this white rhino literally has went extinct today, March 20th, 19 what is it? No, not 19. Shalak, 2018. Okay, I've been studying years because I like to look back into the history on what happened on these days, and every day there's something that, as it increases, we're actually in the anniversary of all the beginning of all the Holocaust with Hitler. Okay, the so-called Holocaust, and looking in history, everything is happening just like it did before. Okay? But they said that the rhino represented the unicorn. A lot of Edomites try to put that in place of the unicorn in the Bible. Alright? Because the horn on the nose. But the unicorn is actually the internet itself. And I think this is an omen of the famine of the word. Okay, that's just my personal understanding. Okay, that ain't, I ain't trying to say that's a doctrine or nothing like that. I'm just, there's a lot of omens that are happening right now, like the shooting of Great Mills High School. Okay, these are omens. In fact, if you look up the names of all the men that are people, I should say, not men, but people that died under that bridge in Miami, all their names together equal out pretty much death to the prophets that speak. All right? So all these things that are happening right now, these things are omens, meaning they're like pretty much a foretell, something telling you of what's to come. Because Esau is getting to the end of his rope. And when you get an animal backed in a corner, that's when they're most dangerous, because they'll do anything. Okay? This is Job 39 chapter, verse 9. Will the unicorn be willing to serve thee, or abide by thy crib? Canst thou bind the unicorn with his band in the furrow? Or will he harrow the valleys after thee? So that word furrow, it says it means a rut, a groove, a narrow depression. Okay, I'm going to read that verse 10 again. It says, Canst thou bind the unicorn with his band in the furrow, meaning a narrow trench? Or will he harrow? Let's see what the harrow is. The word harrow means, let me get it real quick, Shalakia. A tool. Okay? Or will he harrow the valleys after thee? Meaning search. Like you would dig with tools to find treasure. Will thou trust him because his strength is great? Or wilt thou leave thy labor to him? Will thou believe him that he will bring home thy seed and gather it into the barn? See, and that's what this internet does. We're gathering the undesired. Okay? Because the men that are going to have this truth are undesired in this world. They're hated. They're actually going through great tribulation. Right? Most men that came in this truth, even as they are in the truth, it increases. But even when they're coming into this truth, they actually they have stories of hardship, struggles, oppression, sadness, depression. I mean, the men of this truth have dealt with every aspect of oppression as a whole. Okay? But the unicorn is used to cry out aloud throughout the whole world. Okay? And it is a beautiful thing, because it makes it easier for us. The Lord, He gave us the tools. Herald, right? That's what the herald does. We're searching for you. We're digging. As these videos go out, they're like letters. And the Yahweh's word never comes back void. Right? It never goes out void. It's always done with a purpose. You can't do nothing against the truth. You can only do for the truth. This is Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation not desired. And that's what the unicorn does. The internet, the YouTube and all this allows us the ability to come together on this truth without having to spend the money of going on travels, the time it takes to travel. Pretty much it gives us the ability to travel throughout the world with His word through these videos, just like a letter. In the ancient days, he had the epistles. Those were letters to the churches. Well, instead of letters now, we have these videos, and we pass them out through the unicorn, which is the internet, YouTube. Most of all, because most men that learn about this truth have came through that YouTube. Yeah, there's some men that came upon the camp. I believe Elder Gabar said he walked up on the camp, and that's how he discovered it. But most men come to this truth through the internet, watching videos. All right. Now because the elect, they're even despised by their own people. That's why we're an old nation not desired. We don't even desire each other. Most men of Israel hate other Israelites. That's just the way it is of the slavery.
Hey, buddy, good question for you, bro. Hey, bro, you like cologne, right?
No,
I'm already promoting them over. Let me grab you a flyer from my website.
I'm good. Anyway, shalak, brothers. But the unicorn. So that last white rhino died today, making those white rhinos, northern white rhinos, extinct today. I'm gonna read this here. It says, unable to stand and suffering from a string of infections in his advanced age, the world's last male northern white rhino was euthanized Monday. See, he didn't even die of natural causes. First of all, he was all sick and virus. That's what they're doing now. They're fucking up all this internet that used to be free. Now they're trying to make it where you got to pay. And the price is going to be so extreme, nobody's going to be able to do it. Okay? And then it says, in his advanced stage. The first actual interaction of the internet was 1988. And what it was when the first time that America contacted Europe through the internet. All right? And so then through the internet, it grew, okay? Because the internet, it became more modern, more easier for us to use. And then eventually it became beneficial for this truth, where the prophets got on it, the elders, and they began declaring this truth like a trumpet, calling for and putting out that war call. Okay? And I wanted to point something out about the elders. Their names together mean to teach pure warrior like God spirit. Okay? That's what the elders' names come together mean. That together they're teaching a warrior like God spirit. Okay? And that's what Esau don't like. And that's why this internet like YouTube and Google and all this shit's gonna get euthanized. The unicorn is gonna get euthanized, and that's where you're gonna get that famine of the word. So this is Exodus 15:3. Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. All right. Let me see here. This is Psalms 144, verse 1. A psalm of David. Blessed be Yahweh my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight. How does he do that? He uses the prophets, starting with the elders down, to teach you this truth. And oppression makes a wise man mad, but through the Spirit does he teach you how to war. Because we do not war against flesh and blood, but of spirituals. Let me get that scripture. Let me just get it so it's clear and I don't mess it all up. Ephesians 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of power, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And the famine of the word is going to be one of those wiles of the devil, where a lot of men are going to fall off because they don't have Aldo Tahar. You ain't going to be able to watch him on TV no more. You ain't going to be able to watch these videos no more. You're not going to be able to watch your favorite camp, your favorite brother. You know, that's why you got to get serious about this. This ain't about no fucking entertainment. We ain't trying to, just make you feel good for a while. This is fucking hard ass truth, man. And when this famine of the word comes, you're gonna be terrified. Put on the whole armor of power, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. All right? And that's what you could go to the gym all you want. You could fucking go train in these, martial arts and all that. But honestly, Samson didn't have to do none of that shit. Okay? King David wasn't in the fucking gym. He wasn't in these cage matches. Alright? You know what he was fighting? He was fighting animals. He was fighting lions and bears, protecting the herd, the sheep. Alright? So, honestly, all that shit is vain. The Lord is going to give his elect the ability. He's going to give them respect. He's going to give them the power and ability to defeat their enemies, spiritual or physical. Let me see. This is 1 Timothy 4:8. For bodily exercise profiteth a little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is, and of that which is to come. So, brothers, endure and get into this truth diligently, examining yourself to see if you are in the faith